The first reading of the Citizens' Bill, Yes to the Central Transportation Port, is behind us. It was intended to oblige those in power to urgently build a central transportation port in Poland. According to the initiators, the government's current actions in this regard are not sufficient. This project in this form is not going as it should go. This project as it stands is moving too slowly. It's moving with modifications, some of which are unfavorable. And it's moving in a direction that raises doubts about its economic viability in the shape it's being carried out. Poles have similar concerns, which is why as many as 200,000 citizens signed the bill. Despite this, deputies of the ruling coalition, the so-called Civic Coalition, filed a motion to reject it. This bill reminds me more of an advertisement for alcoholic beer, not a project of citizens. On this issue, the government's plenipotentiary for the Central Airport, Maciej Lasek, is rambling. On the one hand, he declares the continuation of the airport's construction, while on the other, he doesn't want to hear about any project that would oblige him to do so. We can do it together with social peace, not with forcing the government to make the day last longer, the lights to stay longer, or anything else. Opposition deputies have no doubt that there will be no transportation hub built in Poland under Donald Tusk's government. The curtain has fallen. The Civic Platform has unveiled its true intentions, which is to stop this historic investment that actually divides the political class but unites citizens. The future of the Civic project will be decided in a vote on Wednesday. Civic Platform deputies don't even want to work in some substantive way, to listen to the voice of citizens, to think about individual regulations at the committee, maybe even to change them. Deputies have the right to do that. No, they don't even want to hear about the development of Poland. They are holding back not only investments, the state treasury is running dry, and high energy prices are hitting Poles and businesses. On the horizon, more mass layoffs. Intel employees from Gdańsk will soon be laid off. It is not clear how many will lose their jobs. Surprisingly, just last year, the company announced an increase in employment. As part of the wide-ranging cost-saving plan announced in August, we are making difficult but necessary decisions on downsizing, treating our staff with care and respect. These are the toughest decisions we have ever faced. Employees at Northvolt, also based in Gdańsk, will also be saying goodbye to their jobs. The owner of the energy storage systems factory has announced the termination of its operations in Poland. The economic situation is increasingly worrying Poles. Politicians of the ruling coalition face tough questions at meetings with voters. Everything is sold. What is sold? Big companies. Everything is collapsing. What companies are going bankrupt? The marshal of the Sejm, Hołownia, seems to have missed the problem. Will you gentlemen allow us to talk? Or are we going to shout slogans I know from Republika television? The men with whom the marshal of the Sejm clashed were farmers who took part in the spring mass protests in Warsaw. The farmers accused those in power of failing to live up to their end of the bargain and have just resumed their protests at the Medyka border crossing.